Hi, this is Captivating Conversations, and I am your host, Maddie Zarina Whitfield. Today, we are going to be talking about fear of change. I have a juicy scenario for you, so be sure to tune in. So today our story came to us a little different than usual. It wasn't necessarily a question that was sent in. It was a conversation that I had with a friend. So she told me that she has these beautiful things occurring in her life. She's getting married. So we all look at marriage as such a beautiful time in your life where it's something that you want to share with your family and with your friends. But the problem or the challenge that she's having is her best friend is not participating the way she would like her to. Actually, I don't think she's really participating at all. She's not really answering her calls anymore. The things that they're supposed to do as the best friend, or I think she's maybe the maid of honor, she's not holding up to those responsibilities. And it was a little disheartening for her and actually very hurting to the point where it's hurting their friendship. So as I continued to listen to some of the things that she was saying, it made me think about how our fear of change can actually be detrimental to our relationships. Now, you might wonder, well, how did I get that from that? Well, let's just explore. One of the things that happens when it's fear of change in a relationship is people can try to pull away in the relationship. So if we look at my friend's situation, her and her best friend used to live a few doors down from each other. And now they don't, because what did she do? She moved with her husband. So now their close proximity has been eliminated. So in essence, her priorities have changed. Some of the things that she used to be able to just go and do, she can't do anymore. So that's another thing to be able to consider. So her friend pulling back from her is almost like one of those, well, I'm going to break up with you before you break up with me. But the root of that is fear. She doesn't want to lose her friend. I'm assuming that they've been friends for a very long time and that the relationship is very important to both of them. But the lack is the communication. Communication is extremely important in all forms of relationships. And in this one, they need to have a conversation. What that conversation, the goal is for her to be able to understand that I still love you. So some of you, I would say, well, I tried that. And actually she said, I tried that. I talked to her. I told her, hey, I love you. We're still friends. Nothing is going to change. And something has changed. So one of the first things that you want to do is have compassion in this conversation. Stand in her two shoes and see that not only have things changed for you, but the way that she's feeling and the way that she's acting and reacting to you is just simply because she doesn't want to lose you. Your world is changing and she doesn't quite see where she can fit into this world. So in this conversation, you have to tell the truth. You said, and this is what she said, nothing's going to change. I still have time for you. We still can be friends. Well, that's not true. A lot of things have changed. Her life has changed. You're getting married. You've moved. You all aren't going to be as close because you have more family to make sure that you prioritize before your friend. So the conversation can start with, hey, let's just say Susie. So we're going to give her a name. Susie, I know that we've been friends for 10 plus years, and I want you to know that I understand that things are changing. However, I still love you. We can still be friends. We just now have to maybe plan when we're going to hang out. I can't just hop up and go because I now am sharing my life with somebody else who I talk to about where I'm going and what I'm going to do. So we can schedule time that we go out. We can schedule time to have lunch. You can still come over. We can still have our girl talk. And change is not going to kill our friendship. Explain to her that you understand why she's possibly been pulling away. And there's no need for her to want to break up with you before you break up with her, because all of that's fear. So you have to step into her shoes and be there with her so that she knows that you really still care and you're not just saying these things just to say them. Now, normal reaction, especially around bride's time, because you have so much pressure anyway, right, is to get mad. To get mad, she's not being there for me. How could she do this to me? And all of that good stuff. But sometimes, for the best communication, you have to be the person to start it. You have to be the person to have the compassion. You have to be the person to see in somebody else's shoes and how they feel so that you can get the desired result of a beautiful friendship that you all once had, and understand that it's just growing. It's changing. Don't be afraid of the change, because that puts you in a place of fear too, because now you're afraid to have the conversation thinking, oh, this may not go how I want it to go. Even if you say, oh, well, I don't care. You do. You do care. Just be honest. Tell the truth to yourself. You do. So have the courage to have the conversation. This is Captivating Conversations. I definitely want to thank you for joining us this Tuesday. Don't forget, if you like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you join us. Share this. Maybe you have another friend or you yourself are dealing with this situation and you definitely want to get the word out. I appreciate you for that. I'll see you on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, mzwhitfield.com. See you soon. Bye.